Township Committee meeting of January 27th, 2026. An executive session was held at 6:35, and we are now reconvening. Ms. Brake, please call the roll.
Committeeman Britting.
Here.
Committeewoman Hand.
Here.
Committeewoman Gomez.
Here.
Deputy Mayor Lapani.
Present.
Mayor Payne.
Here.
Administrator Ferrera.
Here.
Attorney Willard.
Here.
Please join me in a salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. May I have a motion and a second to approve the regular meeting minutes of October 14th, 2025?
I'll make a motion.
Second?
Second.
Thank you. Roll call?
Committeeman Britting.
Yes.
Committeewoman Gomez.
Abstain.
Committeewoman Hand.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Lapani.
Yes.
Mayor Payne.
Yes. May I have a motion and a second to approve the regular meeting minutes of November 25, 2025?
So moved.
And
Second.
thank you. Roll call?
Committeeman Britting.
Abstain.
Committeewoman Gomez.
Abstain.
Committeewoman Hand.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Lapani.
Yes.
Mayor Payne.
Yes. May I have a motion and a second to approve the executive meeting minutes of December 9th, 2025?
So
I'll
moved.
make a,
Go ahead. I'll let her go first.
I'll make a motion.
I will second.
Roll call?
Committeeman Britting.
Yes.
Committeewoman Gomez.
Abstain.
Committeewoman Hand.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Lapani.
Yes.
Mayor Payne.
Yes. May I have a motion and a second to approve the regular meeting minutes of December 9th, 2025?
So moved. I'll do that
Second.
one.
Roll call?
Committeeman Britting.
Yes.
Committeewoman Gomez.
Abstain.
Committeewoman Hand.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Lapani.
Yes.
Mayor Payne.
Yes. One more kid, sorry. May I have a motion and a second to approve the special meeting minutes and executive session minutes of December 15th, 2025?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call?
Committeeman Britting.
Yes.
Committeewoman Gomez.
Abstain.
Committeewoman Hand.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Lapani.
Yes.
Mayor Payne.
Yes. Reports from committee liaisons and receipts of reports, petitions, or communications. We're going to start off with Committeeman Britting.
Thank you, Mayor. How's everybody doing tonight? Very packed crowd tonight. Just kidding. Not a large group. I think, I'll be starting off with the Bagel Bazaar here. Ms. Brake, if you could pull that up real quick. I think this was sent a while back, but this was just in support of some of our new businesses. Had a chance to go get some breakfast from one of the new businesses that's out. It's fantastic. Does some great bagels. Actually got them this morning. My sons told me, they said, "You want to be the best dad in the world?" I said, "Sure, I try my best every day." They said, "Go get us bagels before 2-hour opening." So I went out and got bagels for everybody. Great little place to go. But it's okay. We don't have to show the picture. That's fine. It's a good place. It's just my mug out there in the bagel place. Next is recreation. So the recreation service, a number of different things. So first we have the summer camp. Recreation Summer Camp 2026 is open for registration. Camp offerings for children ages 5 to 14. Register today at Hillsborough, New Jersey, njrecreation.org. We have some fantastic camps and great place. My children will be doing a number of them, basketball camp being included, but great place for your children to go this year. Spring activities, which comes before summer. Hillsborough Recreation 2026 spring programs are open for registration. New this season, we are offering a spring break sports camp and art classes in addition to the usual array of sports, cooking, and STEM classes. Register online or stop by the recreation office for more information. It's actually a great idea for those of you looking for something to do during spring break. Gives the kids something to do. Now, before I close this out, just two other items from a recreation standpoint. It's not specific with Hillsborough, a specific entity that's run by Hillsborough Township, but just wanted to mention just the thoughts and prayers go out to the groups over at Iron Peak. It's a recreation facility that's paid for, of course, for the customers that use it, but a lot of children have sports facilities there now and using those sports facilities. If those of you don't know, the dome had come down. Nobody got hurt, thank God, really thank God, and during the snowstorm, and just thoughts and prayers out there, and hopefully they're able to get it back up in there as soon as possible so the kids can play some winter sports, especially soccer. And the last thing I just want to mention is social services. From Social Services Department, I think it's incredibly important. I went there last week to drop off some material there, or 2 weeks ago. One thing is their donations dropped dramatically in January in February because everybody essentially donates in the end of the year for the Christmas and Hanukkah timeframe. So I just wanted to just remind everybody to please, if you're looking to donate something, please go on the site and donate as well. It's a really important time of year. It's very cold and people are in need. Thank you, Mayor. That's all from me.
Thank you. Committeewoman Gomez?
Thank you, Mayor Payne. So, a quick reminder to Hillsborough residents that it's time to renew your dog licenses. Please renew by February 28th to avoid late charges. Some news from our Economic and Business Development. Children's Week is happening now through the 30th in Hillsborough. The event highlights programs, activities, and services for children. Please take advantage of the programs and services for children this week. Check out the Hillsborough Business Association Facebook and Instagram pages for updates on those. Human Resources, Hillsborough's hiring. Please see a list of all available job opportunities in tomorrow's e-news. And lastly, the Assessor's 2026 tax list will be finalized on February 17th, 2026. The 2026 tax list will be available for viewing on the Assessor's webpage on February 2nd, 2026. And I did actually just want to say one more thing, just take a moment to acknowledge Martin Luther King Jr. Day. That was last Monday. I think his message of peace, equality, and justice are really needed right now during these difficult times, and I hope that it can be reflected in our words and actions. Thank you.
Committeewoman Hands.
All right. Thank you very much, Mayor. All right. So, hello, good evening, and wanted to also just I'm going to get to the fire pictures, but really quick, today is actually Holocaust Remembrance Day. So the United Nations General Assembly designated today, January 27th, as the anniversary of the liberation of the Auschwitz concentration camp. And this is a time to remember the 6 million Jewish victims of the Holocaust and the millions of other victims from the Nazi persecution. As we are witnessing the alarming rise in anti-Semitism around the globe, it's more important than ever for us to recognize the critical lessons of the Holocaust history as we commemorate the victims and honor the survivors. We hope you take a moment to reflect today to honor those 6 million Jews, as well as the Jewish victims, as well as the millions of other victims of Nazism. All right, to a slightly different topic, to the pictures. I had the distinct pleasure of over the last 3 weekends, if you wonder where I am in January, I am swearing in firefighters. So I had the distinct pleasure of, these are our 3 firehouses, 36, 37, 38. These are the folks that run into the fire when the rest of us are trying to run out. And just congratulations to all of them. These are volunteer fire forces that support our town in addition to the paid fire district. And several of them also have executive members, trustees, and then Firehouse 38. There's a great picture of Committeewoman Gomez swearing me in as the president for the auxiliary. Thank you, Committeewoman Gomez. All right, moving on, there should be another picture. So we had the Hindu, this was great, and we got to run into David Coyce, our planner, during this event. This was the Hindu Heritage event. This was over by the library, and this was just a community-sponsored event where they go over different aspects of the Hindu religion, as well as very tasty treats. So it's a great event. And again, it's free and open to the public. It's a great moment to, if that is not your culture, it is great to go and learn and to get a little more educated around it. So thank you. Moving on to engineering. All right. In early December 2025, the township completed paving on a portion of Bloomingdale Drive, extending 550 feet past the first driveways from Auten Road. The remaining sections were not included in the 2025 program. However, the township is in the midst of applying for the NJDOT local aid grant. And that will be in May of 2026. We'll be applying for that, and hopefully that will fund the rest of the project. If awarded, Then in November, we would go into the design and the bidding phases and hopefully have that work done in 2027. Until permanent repaving can begin, the Department of Public Works, our very own DPW, will continue to monitor the road, repair the potholes or heavily damaged areas as needed. Please be aware these maintenance efforts are intended as temporary, and we are trying to maintain the safety and the drivability in the interim while we wait for the additional funding. So thank you. And then on to everyone's local hero right now is Department of Public Works. So they've gotten some action these past couple weekends, and rumor has it there's snow in the forecast for this coming weekend. Bad news for the kids, it keeps coming on the weekends. We need it like a Wednesday snowstorm if we get one. But here, DPW's primary goal during winter storms is public safety. They are prioritizing the main roads, the hills, the emergency routes to ensure that the first responders can get to anyone if needed. Plowing follows a set hierarchy. They move from the main arteries to the residential streets, and they continue working long after the snow stops to clear intersections and widen lanes. I know I saw DPW today on a major road, just kind of, again, getting that snow further back off the road to widen the lanes. SALT is applied strategically in high traffic and high speed areas. If you are not aware, our town, DPW, did a fantastic job of managing our SALT. And it was one of those things where other towns around the state, the county, were in need of SALT. We were not in that position. We had strategically managed it, so we had SALT for this storm, which was well done on the team's part. So keep in mind, residents should expect some snow-covered roads on really local roads, because again, we're gonna strategically manage the SALT on the main arteries. To assist the crews, couple things. What can you do to help? Please, shovel and plow, but do not push it into the street. That's causing a further hazard. So, pile it in the yard, pile it where you can on your property. Additionally, follow emergency parking rules. Make sure that the plows can navigate safely. Make sure cars are off the roadways if they are snow covered. We appreciate your patience as our teams work long hours to have our town safe and efficient. So a big shout out to DPW and all the contractors that leaned in to help the town. And that's it. Back to you, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, Committeewoman Hand. Deputy Mayor Labani.
Hi. Just like to echo Committeewoman Hand's comments about the DPW crew. Listen, it's tough out there. We've had a lot of snowstorms and weekends, long one 3 days, a weekend ago, and then this one. Unless you've ever done it and been in a plow for 24, 36 hours, it's very taxing on your body. Plus, it's, you go to work, have to go to work the next day. Kudos to those guys and to our team, Rich in DPW, for the great job that they do. And I've been told every time by numerous people, they know when they get in Hillsborough because the roads are plowed. Surrounding towns don't do the job that we do, and so many times we take it for granted. So just maybe take a look at next time you drive through Hillsborough and then to another neighboring town, how the roads look, and ours are much better. So thank you, Rich and crew. To something fun. If you haven't been aware, I'm sure you have, it's the 250th anniversary of our great country. Follow this successful, we're encouraging you to follow the successful milestone of the Township's own 200th anniversary 5 years ago, with Hillsborough now preparing to join the national stage in celebrating the 250th anniversary of the United States. Hillsborough has always taken an immense pride in its place within America's history and its story. After the wonderful community response to our township's 250th anniversary 5 years ago, it gives us great pleasure to now join in the rest of the nation in celebrating this historic semi-quincentennial. That's it. We are building on our past success to ensure this year is a memorable one for every resident. As part of this celebration, we are bringing our history to life using modern technology. If you're ever wondering about our township's namesake, Lord Hillsborough, you're about to find out who he was. We are proud to debut our first interactive historic video marker. Please join me in the meeting to meet the man himself, Mr. Lord Hillsborough.
Hillsborough Township takes its name from Wills Hill, the first Marquess of Downshire, better known in his time as Lord Hillsborough. Though he never visited this region, his title was chosen for the township in the colonial era, one of at least 17 places in the United States that still carry his name today. Lord Hillsborough served as Britain's first Secretary of State for the American colonies during a time of great tension. He played a central role in shaping colonial policy and famously met with Benjamin Franklin. While the two clashed publicly in London, they later shared an unexpectedly civil 6-day visit at Hillsborough Castle in Ireland. Though their political paths remained opposed, that moment of respect amid discord left its mark. Today, Hillsborough is a thriving township that reflects the complexity of early American history. Its name reminds us that even the fiercest debates once held room for diplomacy, conversation, and the possibility of common ground.
First one, thank you. I'd like to thank Deb Ing, who is our head of our 250th committee, for moving along with this. And lastly, because it's never official until you have something special to kick it off, this official kickoff of this historic year, we are also unveiling our dedicated, I'm going to try it again, semi-quincentennial logo tonight. There you go, semi-quincentennial. You got to say it slow. This symbol will represent our community spirit as we honor 250 years of America's independence. Deb, will you please unveil the logo?
Gently.
And this logo was helped and designed by our own DPW staff. I think it's a great, so we'll look forward to keeping that and getting things all around township to celebrate the rest of the year.
And one more time, can you pronounce?
Semi-quincentennial.
There you go. Thank you, Mayor, and I'm done.
So Deputy Mayor, if you don't mind, Mayor, just Blair DeRona was the one who actually came up with that idea and a design, so I just want to make sure we give Blair and the team that's really been meeting behind and going through, we had a couple iterations of that. That's what we came up with. Blair had really come up with all designs for us. So I want to thank you.
Good job, Blair. Perfect. Just a few quick comments for myself. So I am super proud to have approved the budget for 2024 and 2025. That led to those amazing paving jobs that we've been doing throughout the past year and a half, including Bloomfield, and made all those roads possible. Also, for salt, there was some concern from other towns that they didn't have enough salt for the winter storms. We do, and we have enough salt for the storm that's coming up. We thankfully have been very on top of our purchases with that. This picture that you have here is from the Robo-Raiders 2 weekends ago. I had to literally run in, high five, and leave. But the super cool thing about this Robo-Raider meeting was this is their kickoff, and they got all of their marching orders for what to build, what it's going to do, and it's crazy cool. Their robots can climb, put balls in. The balls are significantly smaller than last year's balls. They are like fuel, I think it's called. Someone out there is yelling at me, I'm sure, but I'm sorry. I think it's fuel. And they're about the size of a softball this year. The robots can climb, they can launch, they can do things, they can have players help to get fuel in. So really, really cool things. If you have not gone to one of these events, go. Like, they're super cool. So that was the kickoff. We also have the Lewis Bay the second scholarship, which is Hillsborough Township, is again participating in the New Jersey League of Municipalities Lewis Bay the second Future Municipal Leader Scholarship Competition to allow Hillsborough juniors and seniors to participate in this scholarship competition. The theme for 2026 is What I Like About My Hometown. 3 $1,000 scholarships will be awarded statewide, and you can find the application on the Township website. Applications are due to the mayor's office on March 9th. Also, we have a new meeting format here on the dais. So we have updated our schedules to dedicate the first meeting of each month specifically to proclamation presentations. This change aims to streamline municipal business while maintaining a high level of recognition for community achievements. There were some fabulous comments online about this change, and I will address those with, although it seems like we're saving 20 minutes, we're actually saving hours upon hours of work for our clerk and her team of people who put together all of our minute notes, all of our meetings, put everything online, have to go through all the iterations from the department leads. So it's definitely a significant time savings and does streamline things significantly for the team. Hopefully we can get to a point where the comments are nice and brief on the dais, and we can really keep our meetings moving along. Beyond formal meetings, we remain available to present honors at off-site events, including scout ceremonies and athletic banquets. Interested parties should submit requests via the digital forms section on the Administration Department webpage, though please note that submissions are subject to approval and do not guarantee a proclamation. And that is all. As always, you can stay connected with all the events via the Wednesday Mayor's e-news and Thursday Experience Hillsborough Bulletin. Be sure to follow and like the official Hillsborough Township Facebook page, X, and Instagram. Tune into Hillsborough YouTube channel and sign up for Hillsborough Alerts for traffic and emergency notifications. One little note about that, I will say we had an uptick of like 200 before the snow. So that was phenomenal. I love that everyone's trying to keep in contact and know what's going on with your streets and local areas. Moving on, we have some personnel items, and appointments. So we have personnel resolution appointments. Read each one separate?
Nope.
Okay. So we have resolutions 1 through 9. Would anyone like to take the items separate? No? Okay, if yes, can I have a motion and a second for each? I'm sorry,
There's still time for comments.
there's still time for comments. Who's questioning?
No, you make, it goes comments from the dais on.
No, it doesn't. So,
Well, it's coming.
It's coming there.
yeah, it doesn't. So, may I have a motion and a second to approve the personnel and appointment items 1 through 9?
I make a motion.
Second.
Thank you. Comments from the dais?
One question on number 6 really quick. Emily, there was one person, Emily Henderson, that was at a $15. Everybody else was 16. Was that on purpose? There was just one different.
Part-time?
Okay, so just, so we could approve it, but just noting that on number 6,
Everyone is actually making.
Emily Henderson is just noted at $15. Everybody was at 16. I didn't know if there was like a different qualification or something for her.
She's not special.
She's-
Jeanette's daughter.
Are we penalizing her? Okay.
Honey, I feel like you should get doubles
You owe
for
her-
working with your mom, but we'll go the other way. Yeah.
You owe her $1 an hour extra. Okay.
Got it. Okay. Any other comments from the dais?
Yes, thank you, Mayor. Just before I get it, I do want to thank the hard work of the DPW and Parks. I know you guys have mentioned here, and I thank you for that. But on top of putting in all those hours, what people do forget sometimes is that while they're spending hours here at work and sleeping in their truck, their houses themselves aren't being done. So when they're done a long day, then they have to go back and shovel, and it's always in a worse condition because it's ice and they're tired. So I really truly appreciate everything they do each and every day, especially with the emergencies. I'd like to attention to Resolution 1. I want to thank our HR Director, Harriet Fencer-Good, and our Assistant Director, Annette Henderson, for being here tonight. And I'm super thrilled to bring before you Nicole Metzel, who's here in the first row. Hillsborough resident, coach, mentor, has worked with over 150 clients. The enthusiasm is just incredible. You don't see it right now, but I can tell you through interviews, she's extremely energetic, and she's going to be an awesome addition to our rec department. And I'm sorry we were in executive session. You get a chance to meet the committee before, but I assure you I'm going to see great things moving forward from Nicole. So I just want to welcome her, and thanks for the support that she has here tonight. Thank you.
Welcome, Nicole. Looking forward to working with you.
Okay, any other comments from the dais?
Mayor, if I could, just following up on Committee Man Hand's comment regarding the one particular Emily Henderson, $15 an hour. I question whether that should be actually 16, given the minimum wage, right? Okay.
We just said it was. a
Okay.
typo.
All right. I just wanted to make sure. Okay.
No, we're fine.
All right.
Any other comments from the dais?
We're good.
Comments from the floor? Roll call?
Committeeman Britting.
Yes.
Committeewoman Gomez.
Yes.
Committeewoman Hand.
Yes, and welcome.
Deputy Mayor Lapani.
Yes, and welcome.
Mayor Payne.
Yes.
You guys can go now, if you want.
All right.
Say now's your time.
Consent agenda 1 through 30. Is there any, sorry, hang on a second. Does anyone want to take these separate? Okay. So we're going to hear all the comments first. After that, if any committee member would like to take any item from the consent agenda separately for voting purposes, I'll give you the opportunity to do so. There's no need to take items separately for the purpose of commenting or questioning. So comments from the dais on the consent agenda.
Yeah,
Yes.
just a few. Some really good things here. I just wanted to call out to the community as well, too. So number 6, we have the Parks and Recreation Grant. So this is a really good opportunity for us to continue to add to the playgrounds in the school, Winds Valley Pocket Park. Just another great way to help the children play in a good spot, and just great to see that we're putting that forward. Number 15, wanted to highlight the resolution with regards to the police department, the township through the Hillsborough Police Department to participate in the Defense Logistics Agency Law Enforcement Support Support Office and program to enable the Hillsborough Police Department to request and acquire excess Department of Defense equipment. I just think it's great to support the police any way that we can. Great in our previous and the personnel as well too. We had a couple of promotions. That's just another great one there. Safety programs as it relates to our JIF, I think is a risk mitigation in number 21. That's a great one to call out. And I think the last one I'll call out is number 30, the opioid settlement, the way of managing that. I think that's a really important feature from a social services standpoint for the residents of the town. In 24, when I was the mayor, we had the Narcan put out throughout the building, and I think there was called some attention to it, and I think it's really important for people to know that it's available when and if needed. So I think there's some really good things in here tonight that we're approving.
Anyone else comment from the dais?
I had a question on 24, and I didn't get a chance to ask David prior. This is, we're appointing Rehabco, Affordable Housing Administrative Agent. Did we have one prior?
We did. So,
CME.
So that's right, it was CME for the past couple of years, and we're just,
so it's a state requirement, yeah. So we have to, this is for running background checks, legally mandated for the process for affordable housing.
yeah, and I looked up, okay, helpful, thank you.
You
Yeah,
got it?
just to follow up, we had a meeting with them today, David and I. We're actually thrilled to bring them on. They're going to do a lot of things that haven't been done in the past, and we're actually thrilled to bring them on and do the things that we want to do that haven't been done, actually. So we're happy to bring them on. They're super excited to join Hillsborough.
Anything else?
I do, Mayor. A couple quick ones. Just to pay attention to number 2, the Farm Road paving was, we were able to move forward with design plans because we received a grant last year to provide paving for that road that our engineering had applied for. So this gets the plans done so we can get that road done, hopefully 2025. And that's between 206 and Triangle Road. And the other one that was because of the bond from last year, Number 13 is the safety pavilion being built over at Singway Park. I don't know if you've ever been out there. It's a pretty wide open park and a lot of soccer kids out there, and there really is no shelter if anything should happen there. So I think, number one, it adds a nice value to the park for picnics, but also a critical safety point for any inclement weather that might show up. So that's all I got. Thanks.
Committeewoman Gomez, anything?
Just a question on the pavilion, Sean. And people are able to rent that out as well?
Yeah, that would be something you would go through the rec department for.
Yep. Yeah, so basically a lot of great things from these resolutions, and it really just helps Hillsborough be Hillsborough. PD, DPW, park, you know, all the things that go into our beautification in general, but also keeping our town and town services in tip-top shape. So that's super important. And one of the things I just want to note is there is another bulk salt, rock salt buy for DPW. The last delivery, I think I have this right, we were owed like 300, we got 300. We were
owed some salt.
Yeah,
So they gave us
but
a
we
partial
got, like,
shipment.
Just for perspective, we got like 300 tons. Is that right? Thank you. So this is kind of a little fun fact there for all of our storms coming and things. Okay.
Mayor, yes, a dump truck is roughly 20 tons, so it tells you how many dump trucks that is.
Exactly. A lot. May I have a motion and a second to approve?
Comments from the floor.
Sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Comments from the floor. Thank you. Okay, seeing none. May I have a motion and a second to approve consent agenda items 1 through 30?
So moved.
Thank you. Roll call.
Committeeman Britting.
Yes.
Committeewoman Gomez.
Yes.
Committeewoman Hand.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Lapani.
Yes.
Mayor Payne.
Yes. Okay, public hearings, we have none. Introduction of new ordinances, we have 2026-1, ordinance amending Chapter 188, Land Use and Development, Article 1, Title, Purpose, Definitions, Section 188-3, Words and Terms Defined, and Article 5, Districts and Standards, Section 188-106, 1-1, 1-2, and 1-3 light industrial districts of the Code of the Township of Hillsborough, Somerset County, New Jersey, further consideration and public hearings on February 24th, 2026. May I have a motion and a second to introduce ordinance 2026-1?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call.
Committeeman Britting.
Yes.
Committeewoman Gomez.
Yes.
Committeewoman Hand.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Lapani.
Yes.
Mayor Payne.
Yes. May I have for claims list, may I have a motion and a second to approve claims list 2026-2?
So
make a motion.
moved. I'll go second. Here you go. She goes
Thank you.
first.
Comments from the dais? Comments from the floor? Roll call?
Committeeman Britting.
Yes.
Committeewoman Gomez.
Yes.
Committeewoman Hand.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Lapani. Mayor Payne.
Yes. New business? None. Proclamations, presentations? None. Public comments for matters not on the agenda? I will now open the meeting to comments from the floor. Please keep in mind this is for comments on matters not on the agenda. Ms. Brake, please read the statement regarding public comment.
The Township Committee will now open the floor for public comment. Those wishing to speak may approach the microphone, state their name and address, and spell their name for the record. Please be advised that each speaker is limited to a single 3-minute allotment. This forum is intended for public comment and is not a question and answer session. All comments and remarks should be addressed to the mayor. Thank you for your decorum and for respecting the 3-minute limit.
Come on.
Good evening, Roy Fryman, 601 Route 206, Hillsborough, New Jersey. Couple things, just wanted to start off by thanking the DPW as well. It was astonishing how well the roads were cleared, how quickly they were cleared. I went out on Monday afternoon, and it was spotless for the most part. It was truly remarkable, so kudos to that team. I also want to thank you, Mayor, as well as everyone on the Township Committee for organizing the vigil for the two children that were tragically lost. That was an awful event, and to be able to bring the community together was very, very important. And a lot of people were hurting by that, so thank you for doing that.
Thank you for mentioning that.
And departing from that, please consider getting a podium, please. And that's all. Thank you very much.
The thanks for the vigil goes to Reverend for reaching out to us, but thank you.
David Brook, 7 Winding Way. As you may recall, I spoke last meeting about 2026 being a year of focusing on good government. In the future, I'd like to go into more detail about how this body and all of the staff in Hillsborough can be more focused on providing good governmental services. But for now, I have limited time, so I will focus on a few things I'm asking you to consider, to act upon right now to advance the interests of good government in Hillsborough. First, time limits. Past mayors have set a 3-minute time frame for speaking in the public comment portion of each meeting. I ask you to re-examine that number. Why? Simply put, one size does not fit all circumstances. I think it would be better if it was simply flexible time. So if there's only one person in a meeting who wants to speak, then I would say let them speak with no time limit, assuming they keep within the context. Circumstances, in my mind, not rigidity, should dictate if there is a time limit. We want to encourage people to share their thoughts, ideas, and even criticisms. I think it's better for government if we do that. Second, cameras. There are 3 cameras in the room, and the public only gets to see the back of their head filmed when they speak. That's not my favorite side. There is a camera in front, and I think that that camera should be looked at for all of you to instruct the operator to turn that camera on when the public speaks so they can be seen and ultimately, I think, more respected, since, as we know, the back of my head's not the best view. Third, I would echo the issue of the podium, too. I think the public deserves a podium to speak from. I did an informal survey of the 21 municipalities in Somerset County, and I find that the vast majority have podiums for the public to speak at. I would say time to encourage, not discourage the public to speak without feeling intimidated, which many people do. Fourth, a non-political township clerk is what we need, but it is not what we have. I filed 4 Open Public Records Act requests last year, since I am curious as to why there was suddenly a barrage of warehouse applications in very odd locations across Hillsborough. I must have hit a nerve, since Ms. Brake, the township's record custodian, is demanding a special service charge of hundreds of dollars for me to get simple emails. These are not complex matters. They're not in archive. They're not in some offsite storage. They're not giant maps. They're emails. My belief is that the municipal clerk is playing politics, and that behavior to me is unacceptable, and it has now forced me to file a formal complaint with the State of New Jersey Government Records Council, as this township and Ms. Brake is failing to comply with the law as far as I see it. To me, that's bad government, not good government. I think there's a simple solution, and that you, the Township Committee, can instruct Ms. Brake to disclose these emails to me without charge. I think that politics belongs in this room. I think it does not belong
That's 3
anywhere
minutes.
else in the building.
Thank you for your time. I would also like to reiterate that in the past year, you've spent this Township's time of over 98 hours in Oprah requests, first. Secondly,
With no charge. I'd like to add in
with no charge. Secondly, it is the Oprah law of the state of New Jersey that we follow for all Oprah requests, and charging is something that we may do. Thirdly, you have absolutely no idea how Miss Brake votes or what party she's affiliated with, nor do I. Politics, I strongly disagree, do not belong in this room. They belong outside. This room is not for politics. This room is for serving Hillsborough. Thank you for your time.
I would simply say that I'm referring to the politics that all of you are
Thank you for your time.
politically
Please return
elected.
to your seat.
Thank you for your time.
Any other comments from the floor?
Heather Larico, 23-3C Bloomingdale Drive, Hillsborough, New Jersey. First, I'd like to thank Committeewoman Gomez and Committeewoman Hand for acknowledging national issues, the recognition of Martin Luther King Jr.'s Day of Service, as well as Holocaust Remembrance Day. We no longer have the luxury of separating the local from the national, and unfortunately, it is all political. So I would hope that this committee would issue a proclamation, make a statement. We know that you're in communication with the state, with the county, with the federal government in order to operate this township. Please consider, as a committee, making a statement regarding the murder of Alex Preddy and the actions of the federal government, because we cannot just worry about Hillsborough. It is a national community. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments from the floor?
Closing. Mayor, if public comments are closed, I would just like to comment about Mr. Brooks' comment. The Open Public Records Act was adopted decades ago, and the whole premise behind the act was for the public to identify a document, and then the clerk, like a contract, a permit, I want this application. It's a minimal effort by the clerk to take it, copy it, and provide it. And that was the purpose of the act. There's body of case law that says it's not a research tool, and it was never a research tool. So open-ended requests were always denied, as this is not a research tool. But as technology has advanced, at least it's been my practice and how I advise my municipalities, certain things are now readily searchable. So therefore, what's happened, I told Ms. Brake and all the townships I represent, if they provide enough information in the request for you to search it in a database, do it. If it's minimal effort, do it. Do the search. And if it reveals a couple documents, you get the documents, look at them. Are they subject to Oprah? Are they producible? Are they responsive? Yes, produce them. But what we have now, and some of Mr. Brooks' requests recently, one of them revealed over 5,000 hits. 5,000 emails of various different lengths. Some of them have attachments. So now the clerk's office, and quite frankly, I indicated she should have charged a special service charge at that point in time when she found out there was over 5,000 hits. But she already started it. She felt it wasn't appropriate, and she continued to process the request. What was it, 98 hours?
98 and a half.
98 hours to respond to that request. Because now you have to go through over 5,000 emails, again, of various different lengths with attachments. The clerk's office goes through all those. They have to go through all those to read every one, redact information that has to be redacted pursuant to Oprah. And if they are redacting information or they're not providing it, and then they have to provide why I'm not providing this particular document or why. So that is a monumental task. That is a monumental task. And Mr. Brook, you've seen the memo. I'm not going to comment about the comments he made to the clerk. I thought many of them were inappropriate, but I'll leave that up to you guys, what you felt about those comments. But as far as that's concerned, to charge a special service charge for those type of requests, it's absolutely permitted by the statute. The statute says any extraordinary amount of time and expense to the municipality can be passed off to the requester. So I have advised the clerk to, again, when we receive those kind of requests, if it does take only a minimal amount of time to run the searches, run the searches. Even though they don't give you a specific document, run the searches. See what you come back with. But if you do come back with 5,000 hits, it's only appropriate at that point in time to tell the requester, hey, there's going to be a special service charge.
Right.
And that's what's happened in this particular case. Again, Ms. Brake has provided you guys with a memo regarding this. Take a look at it. I agree with her position. If Mr. Brook, he's indicated he might be filing claiming with GRC, I welcome it, and we'll defend.
He did file.
Same.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I sent it to you today.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the education, appreciate it. Ms. Brake, sorry, may I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
And a second.
And a second.
Thank you. Roll call.
Committeeman Britting.
Yes.
Committeewoman Gomez.
Yes.
Committeewoman Hand.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Lapani.
Yes.
And Mayor Payne.
Yes, thank you. Good night, everybody.
Pray for sun this weekend.